This is all that remains of the Mount Black Lodge. It was fully booked by miners for the summer, but now all that's left is twisted metal and smouldering debris. Yesterday it bore the brunt of the blaze as it tore through Rosebery.
I could see the flames above the mine, like they were quite high. A lot of smoke, and it was just generally quite hot.
The town's local heritage centre was also severely damaged. The fire took hold in the roof cavity.
There are a lot of our history photos of the town, our old newspapers, the Western Herald. They were probably the main things because they were either damaged by fire or damaged by water. We are at a loss because we've lost a great piece of history of the town.
The fire started in Rosebery around 12:30. It flared up and a watch and act alert was issued at 2 o'clock, telling residents to prepare to leave. At 3 p.m, that alert was updated to say the threat had reduced. Later that hour, the lodge was up in flames. The next alert wasn't issued until 6:37, a downgraded advice saying the fire had been contained. An emergency warning was never issued.
There wasn't any warning. We didn't have any warning at all. We sort of saw smoke, and then the next thing you know, it was sort of all alight.
So if there is a situation where people are not getting an alert in a emergency situation, then we'll be following up to make sure that that's rectified.
As the community comes to terms with the damage and clean up from this fire, another issue for the town is where to house the miners who used to stay in this lodge, as the West Coast continues to battle with a lack of accommodation options.
I guess they'll have to find other accommodation in the community. Admittedly, that's one thing on the West Coast we're struggling with at the moment, is accommodation for our mine workers.
Today's cooler and rainy conditions helped fire crews on the ground. Investigators are still working to see what sparked the blaze. Jessica Moran, ABC News.